PAMET, an acronym of the Philippine Association of Medical Technologists, has existed for more than 50 years in the Philippines and continues to be the premier organization for medical laboratory professionals back home to this very day. PAMET-USA was the creation of members who had migrated to the United States. PAMET organizations in Illinois existed since late 1960s, New York 1984, and New Jersey 1987 functioned independently from the Philippines and from each other. Sometime in the 80s, a group of Filipino medical technologists eagerly searched their peers to unite as an organization. It was their charitable hearts that sparked others to help the less fortunate, to communicate and build ideas, in hope that one day become a strong voice to be heard. And under the dynamic leadership of then PAMET Illinois President Ida Aglipay Magkikat, a movement to form a national organization was initiated. The place was Burr Ridge, Illinois, at the Magkikat's residence on September 6, 1987. Through the hard work and enthusiasm of then PAMET Illinois President Ida Aglipay Magkikat, with Flora Lida from Illinois, Bernice Garcia from New York, and Priscilla Fadul from New York, and their respective supporters met for the purpose of organizing a national association. During the same year, PAMET's incorporation was achieved under the name Philippine Association of Medical Technologists USA Incorporated. Hence, on September 3, 1988, at the Chicago's Results Center, history was made and written for thousands of Filipino medical technologists living and practicing the profession in the United States. Delegations from Georgia, represented by Carmelita Lee, New York by Gloria Comorposa, New Jersey by Mace Sumilang, Oregon by Susan Laura Thuzon, and Texas by Luz Abad Harper, joined their colleagues in Illinois in ratifying a new charter, PAMET-USA, and electing Roderico Sumilang of New Jersey as founding president. The Constitution was adopted in 1988 and set forth prime objectives. To provide a structure by which Philippine medical technologists in the United States may work together and in cooperation with other medical technology associations to maximize the level of professional practice, educational, and cultural advancements. To provide a mechanism for networking with other organizations to resolve current issues and to implement programs of concern to medical technology, education, research, and general welfare. To provide educational programs that promotes professional competence through continuing education. To actively participate in community activities that will enhance the positive image of Philippine medical technologists within the healthcare community and the public in general. To develop and formulate strategies to act on issues, legislation, and public policies that may affect the medical technology profession. To act as umbrella to all chapters. Progress was swift, and in 1989, 2 new chapters joined. These were Northern California and Southern California. The 1990s PAMET-USA Incorporated grew considerably in numbers. By the time of the 1990 National Convention in New Jersey, another chapter was formed in Connecticut. The next 2 years that followed were marked by consolidation, the success of which was felt strongly in 1992 National Convention in Santa Clara, California, during the term of National President Noni Briones of Northern California. 1993 continued to be a period of deeper consolidation. However, member expansion continued at a faster pace than planned. It resulted in 3 more chapters: Texas, Virginia, and Hawaii. In 1994, after the National Convention in Long Beach, California, 3 more chapters were added: Michigan, Indiana, and Washington, D.C., during the term of the National President Ida Magkikat of Illinois. Georgia was added after the National Convention in Long Island, New York, during the term of the National President Priscilla Fadul of New York. The last chapter to be added in the 20th century was Nevada, during the term of the National President Elizabeth de Quina of Northern California, prior to the historic cruise convention at the Mexican Riviera. Sad moments for Pametusa in 2001, when then National President Pete Montillo of Virginia tendered his resignation during the midst of his term. Leticia Costa of Northern California was inducted to succeed over the presidency and completed the term until 2002. On September 1, 2002, the long-awaited national website was initiated and launched during the term of the National President Ricky Martinez of Nevada. The website was created and maintained by PAMET Nevada member Virgie Gambon Quintin. In 2005, Leticia Acosta of Northern California, then National President, headed the first successful medical mission to the Philippines. Florida chapter was formed during the term of the National President Myla Braganza of Northern California. San Diego chapter was formed in 2010 during the term of the National President Esther Madamba of Texas. During her term, the second medical mission to the northern provinces of the Philippines was successfully held. During the term of National President Nal Alcancel of Michigan, Sacramento Valley was added as chapter in 2010, and by the time of the Third Cruise Convention to the Western Caribbean in 2012, Nebraska was formally added. North Dakota chapter was formed in 2014 during the term of the National President Evelyn Ramirez of Midwest. PAMET-USA was also officially recognized as a continuing education provider through PAMET Nevada member Shirley Cruzada by the Professional Acknowledgement for Continuing Education of the American Society for Clinical Laboratory Science. The term of National President Art Trinidad focused on quality service, practicality, structured meetings, and constitutional updates. During the term of National President Shirley Cruzada, Georgia and Florida chapters were revived, and in 2018, Oklahoma chapter was added. The PAMET hymn was adopted, the Ida Magiga Distinguished Service Award, Elizabeth de Quina Leadership Award, and Bayanihan Plan and Job Placement Program were also established. During her term, the first webinar was launched and was hosted by PAMET Nebraska. PAMET-USA Incorporated began with a hopeful journey of 4 outstanding leaders and has become an inspiring movement of 16 active chapters impacting lives, communities, and the medical laboratory profession. PAMET-USA Incorporated continues to unify and cultivate Filipino medical laboratory professionals, advancing their interests and professional development for service and excellence in laboratory medicine.